so looking forward to a real bed. I turned to Calliope. I'm like, "How dare you guys interrupt my sleep? I
I'll be
can't
right back, I
believe
guess.
you."
I just wanted money, okay? A girl is hungry.
And a girl is tired. You
You
had to
know who
sneak in
isn't
at
hungry?
night?
Those pigs.
That's true. Thank you, Percival. That's true. Anyways,
Once it stream back up, I got a notification that it was crashed for a second.
gasp.
Like gasp.
Is it back for those of you that have it open?
I will check. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Refresh. Yes.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Because it didn't stop streaming, I just had a notification that I had disconnected and was reconnecting. But yeah, go ahead, continue. Sorry.
What's your name?
Calliope.
Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty name. So that's Percival. I point to the giant suit of armor. That's Meepo. He's our lawyer, actually. So, like, if you have any issues with paperwork or you need any legal help, he's really good at that. He is holding a briefcase.
Yes. Always.
um, so I'm a Rafi. I do a lot of the chatting for the group. And that over there is QWERTY. She's pretty cool. Sometimes, you'll see. We're chill mostly. We are gonna camp in the woods tonight because of the dead bodies, but I do have rations if you're hungry.
Please? I don't think I have.
Yeah, oh my gosh, of course. All right, hold on. Let me look at my inventory. I actually know for a fact I have them, but
You also did the cart back at the inn from the
oh,
assassins
true.
has provisions in it as well. But you guys probably you'll have to restock on stuff before you start heading north. 'Cause you only bought enough provisions for feeding horses and stuff for the way down.
So we do actually have to go back in town before we can leave. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we have
Unless
to
you want to
deal with these
restock
dead bodies.
Yeah, unless you want to restock at Lost Field, which is I think what that was like a day and a half, 2 days ride north.
We're near a farm.
Yeah.
You want to steal from them?
Meepo's not asking you. He's just as soon as he's like, "Oh, we have to go back into town." Meepo's like, "Ooh, we're near farms. Is there like a nearby horse farm?"
Hush.
You mean your horse farm? Sorry, I
A
blanked.
nearby horse farm or a farm with horses.
I mean, you could probably find one around. I mean, this is like the general outside of Kingdom farmlands with like livestock and farms. So if you look around a little bit, you'd find a stable.
What do we need as supplies for the horses?
I would say
Like
just
food?
yeah, just food is really what I'll say. Just buy a week's worth of horse provisions to go north again, or overstock, whatever you
Uh,
want.
Meepo's gonna hand the map to Arafi and point at somewhere on the map, like nearby. Meepo's just gonna go, "You meet Meepo here. Meepo will go get horse feed."
Okay. All right.
And, Me-
Yeah, I'll meet.
and Meepo
Sure.
will disappear off into the night onto his pony and steal as many bushels of hay as he needs to.
Okay.
Or
I was
after he
actually
goes
thinking
to
about
that
trying to
spot to try and set up camp.
What are you saying, Cody? Sir?
uh I was going to see about stealing a couple of bales of hay to put like in the back of the wagon that we got, so that could at least be a bed for a Raffi.
Aw. Wow, you're so
That's not
kind.
a bad idea, actually.
Oh yeah, because QWERTY brought the horse and wagon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I thought that you only grabbed the horse. Like, no, it would have taken way more time to unhitch the horse than to just
Yeah.
take the wagon.
Okay, well, Meepo's looking for bushels of hay, and I guess,
Wait, you
uh,
guys have two wagons now then, because you bought a wagon in Swansboro.
no, we gave that. Wait, yeah,
No,
we
because
do. We have
yeah,
two wagons. Shit.
I
Double
thought you said.
wagons,
Oh
baby.
yeah.
We got a whole
Yep.
caravan now. Let's go.
I mean
I
it's up
mean,
to
why
you.
not?
Yeah, it's up to you
So
guys if you take
Meepo
care of
had his
that.
own horse. Meepo had his own horse. It was a tiny pony. Arafi had their own horse.
I
That's
think
Elizabeth.
Querty-
She's a pretty bay mare.
What
I have that in my notes.
we had
Who-
so Querty had a Querty. There were 2 people in the wagon. 1 person in the back, 1
Yes.
person in the front. So that's 1 horse. Then Percival and Meepo had 1. So I think you only had 3 horses. But then Arafi stole one of the bandit horses.
Rescued,
That's
please.
right.
And then now you have
we also had that armor shipment that was in a wagon.
yeah.
So
But you
when
put that
we had-
armor shipment to the armorer's guild. So
Yeah,
that
we
horse and
delivered
wagon
that, though,
is
but-
Yeah,
delivered.
we did, but did we get the cart back?
No.
No,
So
they
do
took
we
just
have
that.
gave it.
3 carts?
No, we have to.
You have 2 carts, and then so you have enough horses now for everyone.
So where's that second cart is my question.
Still at the tavern.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so if you want that cart, you have
Is
to go
this
back.
cart a nicer cart?
It's about the same quality. It's just a wooden cart,
And did
I'm-
our old cart have supplies in it?
probably.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want it.
shit.
I'm going to get it. I'm
Okay,
going
well,
to get the cart.
Meepo's going to just grab food for horses. He's disappearing into the night and stealing
Yeah.
horse feed.
That's Meepo's job. Everyone else can decide whether they want to go back and grab
Yeah.
things and meet back a little bit outside of
And we're
town.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Start
gonna
setting up
go
camp.
grab the cart and then meet wherever Meepo pointed to me on the map and start setting up a camp there.
Okay.
I'm
that-
assuming I'm taking Calliope with me? Question mark.
Sure. I'm just
Okay,
following.
cool.
I'm like a lost dog. I'm just following whoever is walking around.
Whoever seems like they're in charge and she should
Yeah.
be less scared of.
I feel
Yeah.
like the surprisingly the least scary person is Arafi, even though Arafi's terrifying. But like there's like a passionate terrifyingness
Yeah.
to Arafi. And then
Yeah.
there's like a cold calculating, like terrifying from Meepo and Percival.
Arafi seems approachable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arafi's
Yeah,
like,
she
I can at
seems
least-
nice now that she's not trying to save a bird. That
Yeah.
seemed to really upset her. You don't know what that's about, but you know.
So yeah, I follow Arafi back to get the cart.
Oh, you also have Pan the cat, Maine Coon cat, Bertie's cat.
Oh yeah,
Well, QWERTY has
QWERTY
their-
does
has
have-
their
yeah,
cat.
you
QWERTY
have,
has
you have
the
the
cat.
you have the big cat over her shoulder. He's followed along. Yeah, you go back.
Like
you
a
go back.
faux fur thing.
Yeah.
You,
Julian,
you must
or-
do this if you have a long haired cat. You have to wear it as
Mhm.
like a
Like a star.
rite of
exactly.
passage.
You
Yeah.
have to. It's the law.
think
I don't
you
make
have
the law.
to must. Mm-hmm.
Does Percival do anything? Does Percival go with Meepo? Does Percival do you go set up camp or what are you doing? I'll say QWERTY's with you, whatever you wish to do.
Well, if Meepo's getting food, he's a lot stealthier than I am, so I can just go off into the woods and start setting up camp wherever Meepo said to do that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that he should as well.
You know, nothing wrong ever happens when you split up the party.
Nothing wrong
Nah,
ever
seems
happens.
fine.
Yeah, so
Idiots think something wrong would happen.
yeah, so you find a good old cluster of trees where the trees are a little bit thicker, and you set up a nice little camp. Meepo, I'd say go ahead and roll a stealth check to see how much hay you can steal without alerting anyone in the house.
26.
Yeah, you get everything you need. The farmer is none the wiser, and they will only be aware of the robbery come morning when he wakes to feed his horses.
Oh, feel a horse too. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, stealing this horse feed, do I feel like he's not gonna have enough feed to feed his goddamn horses?
Make a perception
Yeah,
or
yeah.
investigation.
Investigation it is. Well, that's a bad roll. That's an 8.
You you squint. You're like, yeah, that's enough.
And Meeple's just gonna leave.
Oh yeah. So you head back. Arafi, I mean, you're just going into town to grab your fucking horse and carriage and cart from whatever. You know, you go in. Do you pay for the housing that the stable did for your horse and wagon and all your supplies, or do you just take them and go?
I would have thought we'd pay for that when we first got there.
Yeah, probably. Fair enough. Anyway, you take your
If we
horse.
can do that, then that sounds like they're bad at business to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
had a whole contract and everything. Yeah, Meepo had a whole thing of like signing a contract with them. I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was. I don't remember all the There's a lot of contracts.
Been a lot of
That's
contracts.
the point. if you can't baffle them with if you can't stun them with skill, baffle them with bullshit is Meepo's way of doing like lawyer stuff.
Pretty much. Yeah, so you grab your other wagon. Calliope goes ahead and drives it back. Yeah.
I show her the food in the back. I go, look, here, we have food.
Hell yeah.
I also set up a fire and like actually cook some of it. I'm not just a jerk.
Do you also grab the stuff from the inn that you left in there?
Yeah, man, I'll go up. No one knows there's dead bodies in there yet. I'll walk right on up there. I don't care. I'll
Okay.
grab everything.
Yeah.
Thanks to grab all our stuff. I go into both rooms. Who cares?
There you go.
No one knows yet.
Yeah, you grab your shit,
I
toss it in the
collect all the
wagon.
stuff. Well, yeah, I got a whole wagon. We throw it in there. Let's go. We're out. Peace. That's someone else's problem tomorrow.
No.
Hi, Louie. Oh my gosh.
Good luck.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
He's
him-
not sure that you're sure.
Fed them treats yesterday, and they both swarmed me like they'd never get fed.
They don't. They're dying.
Yeah, his chunky boy. Yeah, so I'm guessing I'll say you all rendezvous at camp now, kind of off in the little cluster of trees that Meepa pointed to and set up and stuff. And all your horses and wagons.
One wagon of which has been outfitted with some of the hay that Meepo brought back for a nice comfy bed.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all knock out or for the night, or do you go in shifts to watch, look out, or what's the game plan for long rest in here?
Well, Rafi's mad paranoid now. So she is down to be the first watch if
You're
other
also
people
almost
want
dead.
to sleep first.
Yeah, you are also on like 1 hit point.
You know, Rafi falls asleep. Rafi's sleeping out actually already, is what I've remembered about her.
Yeah, that sounds right. Percival, I
Yeah.
think, took some of the least amount of damage. I honestly don't remember how much damage I had, so I'll take first watch.
That checks out. I don't think you took any. Gonna
well,
be completely honest with you. I don't think either of them landed any hits on you or Querity.
Dang.
I could be completely
yeah.
wrong there, but either way, if they did hit, it was not a lot.
all right.
Meepo is gonna do his classic gremlin move of climbing up into a tree. Like the tallest branch that he can fit on, that if anyone else climbed on, it would snap and would immediately wake him up.
Okay. Calliope?
As soon as I hit the ground, passed out, like snoring super loudly too.
Hair all messed up, just arms
Right.
dangling,
Yeah,
Little
talking in my
bit
sleep, like
drool coming
everything.
down.
Yeah, passed out.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll say to go ahead and roll perception while your Percival sister watch.
Four.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Everything seems pretty chill, pretty nice, pretty normal.
All right.
Good
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
good number of hours go by. Do you wake up anyone to take your shift, or do you just finish watching through the night? What do you wish to do?
I'll chuck a couple of small pebbles up at Meepo. Tell him it's his turn to take over.
Okay. Does Meepo get a full rest or does he not?
It'd be a short rest for that first half.
Shit. Okay.
You could
Well,
do
as
queer
long as
QWERTY.
he's not doing anything strenuous or doing combat,
Yeah,
it
that's
can
right.
still be a
Yeah,
long rest.
I'll count it as still a long
Well,
rest.
it'll depend on if at
Anything
my
happens.
turn.
If anything
Yeah. So
happens.
that's fine. So as soon as you throw a rock, Meepo will like fall out of his like branch and but land like a cat on all fours.
Or the scales
I
on his
guess.
tail kind of poofed out a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's like feral as soon as he hits the ground because he thinks he's about to fight something, but he sees Percival and he's like, oh, just stands back up and sits next to the fire.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Percival goes ahead and does his Percival business, sleeping. And maybe go ahead and roll a perception.
Leaping.
Yeah, I do it right up against the tree. I sit down, rest my back up against it, and
Perfect 90-degree
cease
angle.
to move. Yep, cease to move.
16.
Hey, yeah, looking around, a few things kind of twitch in the brush, but it turns out just to be like a little rabbit here, a few squirrels, some deer running by a bit later out towards the morning time. Everything seems pretty chill, pretty relaxed, and you all successfully wake up around kind of 10 o'clock ish for the full rest, all refreshed and ready to go.
Mm, nice.
Oh yeah.
You all can go back to max hit points and all that fun shit.
Woo!
Got all my spell
I'm
slots
healthy
back.
again. Me too.
Hey, twinsies.
Matching.
Sorry, Louie. Am I messing with the tail too much? Yeah. Okay.
Cool. I think Arafi's pretty amped to head back to Swansboro. Cause of
Your girlfriend being in
yeah.
danger.
I don't listen. This is we have to keep it from a war happening. That's why.
Mhm. Oh, that's why. Mm.
Yeah, it
There's
would be
already
war.
some political, from what you heard from Sylvia last time you spoke to her in passing conversation, and like not Sylvia, sorry, it was the lady you helped when her husband
Mhm.
got brutally murdered by Snowball.
Yeah.
She had
Oh
mentioned
yeah, the
the
nice farmer lady that we
yeah
sent some
orphans too.
to or something.
Some
Yeah,
hooligans.
we send her some hooligans.
We did.
Everything will
We
work out,
did.
I'm sure.
We did a good deed that day.
You
All right.
you did.
Yeah.
That
We
was a
did.
good
We
thing to
did.
do.
She needed help on the farm.
They needed
Exactly.
food. It works out.
There
Her
you go.
husband
Ham.
died.
Yeah, like it was a good deed. It's just funny.
Very much so.
She, you recall from then that she had mentioned the tension between the East and the West of the potential war about to break out as Ravenstead blames Swansboro for their son missing.
So if they kill their princess, then there will definitely be a war.
Sounds like that's what they want.
Well, we don't want that, though, right?
I mean, of
What?
course not. War is clearly bad for business.
Thank you. You get it. Plus,
Unless you want to get
trust
into
me,
mercenary business.
you don't. Also, trust me, a war, it would be bad. It would be bad. And we don't want it. We have to stop it for many reasons.
Not
And
just
also
because
because
you
she seemed nice.
Yeah, there it is.
We don't even know if that's the princess she meant. They could mean the other princess. So, actually, I'm just being proact. Anyways, let's go.
I like to imagine Percival underneath his like frog helm has that stupid like SpongeBob look. You know the one I'm talking about when he's like looking down at Squidward because he ate a Krabby Patty. Hold on.
I know exactly.
Hold on. This one here. That's the one. I'll share it. I could just imagine Percival as like Raffi stalking has this shit-eating face, shit-eating look on his face.
Yep. Yep. 100%.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
Percival knows.
Okay, so if you are going to go ahead and head north, you have it's a straight shot to Lost Field. And you can either go through the forest to hit Wolf Glen and Nightbook, or you can go across the way you came and just go straight kind of along the river coast through the Swansboro Farms and straight into Swansboro.
Swansboro.
We do need to
Swansboro.
kind of book it to Swansboro, considering there is going to be an assassination attempt. But Percival does want to make his way through Wolfglen and Nightbrook at some point.
And you gotta go to the woods at some point too, anyway, to deal with the daggers that are allegedly
Yeah, but
there.
are we gonna do that on the way to stop an assassination?
I'm
no.
I'm letting
No,
you
that-
know. I'm
Oh,
letting you
okay.
know what's on the agenda.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was just curious.
you take your time hitting all your quest marks, and you get to Swansboro.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
not Skyrim,
Well,
right?
listen, you can do that in Skyrim. So it's like, how much time we got, you think? I know they did teleport, but it's probably fine, right?
And also, can one person
not
person
fine.
take on an assassination attempt? Like,
Probably not. We've done good, but I also want to let them know as soon as we can so that they're cautious.
mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Arafi. We'll save your girlfriend, and then we'll go on my adventure.
Guys, Princess Sylvia is just my friend, okay? Anyways,
Yeah.
let's get
Next thing you're
going.
going to tell us is that you guys were just roommates.
I've never
Oh,
been anyone's roommate.
Wink.
Bro?
you're Meepos.
Maybe
Oh, that's
Meeple's slept
true.
in the same room as
Meepa's my
Raffi
roommate.
multiple times.
That's true. Meepa's my roommate.
I'll
So
be back
I don't
in uno momento.
You're good.
have fun.
We'll miss you.
Oh shit. Actually, that's a lie. My roommate's tire just blew out while they were on their way home, so I have to go pick them up.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, no.
Shit.
So sorry, I'm going to be so lame.
how dare you?
no, you're good.
I'm sorry.
So
But
rude. No, you're good.
I had lots of fun. I'll keep yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Sounds good. Go help. Go
Bye.
save your roommate.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god.
She gone? Can we talk about her now?
Don't. That's mean. Why would you say
Yes.
that? How dare
He
you?
was just about to talk about how lovely she is.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
okay.
cool.
That's fine then.
Wow,
So much
Ziggy.
fun
What,
we were having.
what did you think
Yeah. What
he
were
was gonna
you
say?
thinking?
I just don't like talking
Wow,
about people behind their
Ziggy.
back in general, so
I mean,
we
it's
were
not like it's
totally.
being recorded or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
it's not like we have like an audience of people on stream or something.
Yeah, God.
No, they'll never know.
Crazy.
They'll never
be-
know.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be so mean too. Like talking about how cool someone is and how much fun it's gonna be
Yeah,
to keep playing
you
games with
can't
them.
do that. No, then the world would know. You can't.
Can't do it.
Do love the whole bandits looking at Ivan. He's just sneaking up.
I just thought it'd be funny. Like just have
was.
everyone else like join in.
I so desperately wanted her to shake my hand because I was gonna do inflict wounds the second she touched me.
Oh.
That was the point. Yeah,
been
because
funny.
warlocks get their spell slots back at short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, that counted as a short
So I'm
rest. Yeah.
assuming I had spells, and I was going to use one.
Probably. So you had some somewhere in there.
But-
I don't remember.
Yeah,
if we
I
logged.
figure I at
Yeah.
least had one.
If
But
not,
yeah, no,
it's
that
been
was my
4
plan.
months.
I was so. Anyways, are we going?
Yeah.
Swansboro.
Yippee!
Waynesboro. There we
One
go.
Hey,
Boro.
do one of you guys want to do me a huge favor and just like screen share a random window so it fixes the webcams and I don't have to spend 5 minutes fixing them?
Do what?
Just screen share some random window that you have so it lines up the cameras.
I got you. I'm looking at watches at the same time we're playing, so here you go.
Oh, now I'm apparently Drillian.
Hey,
You
am I the
know-
DM again?
No, you're you're Jordan now.
Oh, well, cool. I'm cool again, or
Yeah.
cooler again.
I'm not fixing it. You're just Calliope now.
5
Hell
put
yeah.
ups.
Works out. Okay, so yeah, you guys go ahead and heading on up north across by the river, up to Lost Field,
Up to them there, Lost Fields.
up to that there Lost Field.
Well, let's get on up to that there lost field.
Trying to get to that there Swanborough.
Okay, go
Oh, hey,
ahead.
Koopa.
Anyone yell? Unless you want me to pick for you, go ahead and roll a d20 for encountering.
I'm doing it. Yeah. 3.
3. I mean, you're going along pretty decently. You managed to hit a little bit of a bump in the road though, and it damages one of your wagon's wheels, so it slows you down a little bit trying to fix that up.
Oh, shit. I broke the goddamn wheel.
Add half a day to your travel, so now it's a two whole day travel instead of just the day and a half.
I just imagine
Oh, she's gonna die.
Meepo crawling under the cart and Percival just lifting it up and
Fixing it, putting it back on the axle, whittling
Yep.
down a branch to fix up what's broken.
like the start of Red Dead Redemption.
That was the reference.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have a dog that wanted absolutely to be all up in my business.
Actually, check something real fast. 1 second.
How did
Or-
you open the door? The door was shut. How did you? I just realized that now. How'd you do that? All right, go
He'll
see.
never tell.
All right, go see Kip. Get it.
Oh, am I dumb? What level is that spell? What level is teleportation circle? That's a 6th level spell, isn't it?
It is a very high level spell, and it also requires you drawing a teleportation circle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was trying to see if Azralia had it, because I know you have Azralia's magic mirror. I thought she had it,
Oh,
but
that's right.
she doesn't.
We have a fourth. I think it's 4th, is what Jackie says.
I think it's 4th. Ah, man, she's one level off. But you do have that contact. She may know things as well.
Does
So,
she
That's
also
right.
drink?
oh, you don't know. You haven't gotten
Drink and know things?
Oh, I was like, what? What?
You don't know. You haven't taken the time to get to know her yet. Maybe she does. Maybe she does drink and know things.
You're right,
Yeah.
because Arafi has hogged all the time with her.
Okay, well, my bad. I'm sorry that I'm good at talking. God.
And flirting.
Mhm.
It's 5th.
Okay, well, this is not even someone I was trying to flirt with. So actually,
I don't think we've met someone that you haven't tried to flirt with.
that's not true at all.
Name one.
What?
Name
Okay, wait, hold
one.
on. Let me look at my notes.
In her
It's
defense,
so hard
she
to
has
remember
been
names.
she has been nice to everyone. She has only really been flirting with Sylvia though.
Yeah, take it back. I'm nice. I'm not flirting with them all.
I mean, you could do both.
I could, but I'm not. In my
Mm.
heart.
Nothing wrong with flirting.
Yeah, no. Nothing wrong with flirting.
Unless you're already in a relationship, then everything wrong with flirting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
that
maybe
is-
I am. You don't know. Have you asked?
Are you in a relationship?
Meepo, actually, I very
No.
distinctly remember Meepo did.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she's not. I'm not. I just,
Oh.
traveling.
Sorry, I thought you were ready to say something else. Yeah, you do have that contact with her magic mirror. Yeah. Because the broken wheel adds half a day. Someone else want to roll for where you going?
My turn.
Okay.
I'm rolling. I got a
Roll them.
3.
That we just rolled that.
We got a broken
You
wheel
want me to
again.
roll again?
No, I
This
mean
car sucks.
you keep going and you hit another hole and the other wheel pops off. Gotta spend the
Oh,
time fixing
no.
it. However, it does go a little bit faster because you got the rhythm down from considering you just broke it the day before.
Darn
We
right.
really know how
So
to
it
work
doesn't-
the fixed wheel.
So it doesn't really slow you down much, and you're still on track for making the Lost Field in
Is it
another
the
day.
same cart?
Yeah.
Meepo proposes we abandon this cart.
No, we can sell it.
Just show up at Swansboro being like a used car salesman, like, yeah, it's a real good cart. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's a great cart. Everyone loves this cart.
$5 gold, take it or leave it.
The best offer you'll ever get.
You do make it into Lost Field in the evening of the second day. Do you wish to stop at Lost Field, or do you stop for a day? Or do you just keep going through? You still have a few more hours of light in the evening before you really need to hunker down. So do you
I
want
mean,
to stop in Lost Field, or do you want to just keep going on your time you got?
If we
Well,
can
I
make
wanna
it
keep
to
going,
Swansboro, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You keep going. Sorry, the trek to Swansboro was pretty far. It was what, like a week? I think we said.
I don't
Something like
know.
that.
It was, yeah.
It was far.
It's probably longer than a week in actual distance terms, but for expediency, it's a week. Everywhere
Wait,
you
why
go
are
is a
we-
week. Right now,
Why aren't
you're
we contacting the? Was it the princess who had the mirror?
no, it's Azraelia, the blue tiefling in Mist Shield.
Oh, the one that Meepo broke into her house. Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
doing
the blue
research.
I mean,
Tiefling
she can't
I heard of it.
contact the princess.
You don't
That's
know
not
that.
gonna help us. That's true. We haven't asked. But I don't have that mirror. Someone else does.
I thought
think.
you specifically took it.
Where did my
Do
OBS
I
go?
have it? Wait, let me look at my inventory. Do I have a mirror? Oh, I do.
I was like, I don't have it. So
I'm so sorry. The whole reason I didn't mention anything about this because I really thought someone else had it. And I didn't want to be like, I take it.
you're the face of the party. Of course you have it.
My
course you'd have
bad.
the
It
mirror.
has 3 charges per day. Why am I not using it? Oh, hold on. I hold up the
Why am
spear.
I not calling Bestie every day?
You have
Oh
you
my
have
God.
3
3
charges per day.
with 1 minute of
I didn't
talking
realize.
each.
Anyways, yeah. So I pick up my mirror. I dial her up.
Eh,
Hey.
You used to call me
Hey,
on
girl,
my cell
hey.
phone.
You call who are you calling?
I thought I could only call that one girl.
I was really
Can
okay. Yeah.
Can I?
No, I was trying to figure out because we were talking about Sylvia and Azraeli at the same
Well,
time.
I'd love to call Sylvia. Is that an option?
You don't know if she has a magic mirror or not.
Can I try? Is that? Can I just go Sylvia?
Go
Use
for
one
it.
of the uses of the day.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You
I
know
do that.
her last name. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but you know it.
Yeah, me either. But I know it.
The way it works is you envision the person you want to send. It's like sending, but it's FaceTime.
Okay. Yeah, I do that.
It's literally FaceTime.
Yeah. So yeah, go out, you hold up the mirror and you say Sylvia's name in it, and you kind of wait a second. Nothing happens at first, and then as you're sitting there, you see Sylvia's face. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a magic mirror. Raffi, hello."
Hey. Hi, now I just got it. Hey, so This only lasts a minute, and I have some really important news. We're on our way back to Swansboro right now, to inform all of y'all. And I just remembered I had this. Anyways, we found some assassins. They tried to take me out. They tried to take someone else out, and actually, they're after either you or the other princess. So that's really important. They want to start a war. I think. They're going for a royal assassination. One of the princesses of Swansboro.
She kind of, her face is like, what?
Rafi's got
girl,
1 minute,
someone's
and
trying
she's
to
like,
fucking kill
"Hey,
you."
girl. So here's the thing.
Here's
There's
the
only one of
tea.
them. There was a team of 4. We took care of 3 of them. One of them got away. I don't know if she's still coming for you. They were waiting to meet someone, so they must have other contacts, but
As
I
you
don't
were-
know yet. We're on our way back.
As you're talking, you hear a patter of footsteps kind of like in the background of her. She's like, is that a Raffi? And then it cuts out.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
I looked at everyone else and I go, okay, well, I think that went good.
Yeah.
There- Yeah? Okay, cool.
Percival gives a thumbs up.
Whew. Nice. Okay. Cool. Good.
Your magic mirror starts
Feel
to
good about that.
your magic mirror starts to ripple again and shows a picture, and it shows
Oh my god.
Elaine's face like really close up to the mirror.
Oh hey. Hi Elaine. Hi.
Can I come with you? Are you guys up to anything
Hey,
exciting?
actually we're coming back to visit right now. We're on our way back.
Oh my god, that's so cool! And the mirror starts to like kind of go back and forth as Sylvia's trying to go. She's like, give me, no, I really, no, I
Whoa.
need, or Elaine, I need to use that, please give me, and then it cuts out again.
Well, that was only one of their uses of the mirror.
Yeah.
That was
so-
their use, not mine, so it's fine.
The message was received.
Cool. Okay. Well. Anyways, so that was so they know, so that's good at least. I
Mhm.
still want to get there very soon though.
Great. Sorry.
Listen, she only had 1 minute. She had to use her minute efficiently, okay?
Yeah.
They had something she needed to them to know.
Yeah, I feel like message received.
Yeah, I mean, it got through. Alright. So going on to the third day of travel. Someone else wants to roll. Or Ballad, your turn, if you want.
My turn. Yeah. That's a 17.
Wow.
Yeah, you keep going. It seems your wheel repairs have held true, and the roads are nice and clear, sunny skies, cool breeze. You guys shave off a day of travel as you don't come across anything crazy.
Hell yeah. Good job.
Goes down from 8 days because you gained that one, back down to 7 days.
All right, we're back on track.
I think now that I know I can use this magic mirror, I am gonna use it once every day of travel to try and contact Sylvia to make sure she's okay.
And every day she reassures you. She's like, "Don't worry, like we're increasing guards. Everything's good. I'm safe. Thank you. You
Good.
know."
Babe, I'm
Okay.
on my way to help you.
Yeah,
I swear.
I swear I'm on my way. I know this is taking multiple days. Listen, we're trying.
Horses can only go so fast.
I wish I could teleport. I'm not that high of a spellcaster yet, okay? I'm sorry.
That's what That's
Okay.
this. I got popcorn. What do you guys have?
I have
How about Coca-Cola?
sweet tart
yeah.
gummy halos.
Oh wait, that
Oh,
sounds
those
so
sound
good.
so
What?
good.
They're
Go
okay.
ahead, go shop right up.
They're okay. They're not really very flavorful.
Oh,
Yeah,
their jelly beans were really good. The sweet
I-
tart jelly beans.
I love the sweet tart jelly beans. Those are my favorite jelly beans. If you ever want to make me extremely happy on Easter, get me some of those. But anyway, yeah, going on to day 4. Cody, you're back up.
I actually haven't rolled for one yet, so.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you rolled the first one.
Nope. Oof.
Oh.
Cody, you're rolling the next 2.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, I just rolled 1 and got a 1, so.
Okay.
The cart breaks in half.
Oh no! We can leave it. We have 2. It's fine.
A really bad a really bad storm comes blowing through to where it's too strong of winds to even see where you're going, and the horses refuse to move forward. You guys lose a day of travel through this storm as you need to seek shelter. Back on to 8
Damn it.
days.
No.
All right.
MP.
I can't roll a 1 again, right?
Yeah, true.
What-
That's technically illegal. I rolled a 12.
How about you rolled another one by that look on your face?
No, just a 12.
Here.
It would have been pretty funny.
It would have been
Would've
hilarious.
been.
That's kind of what I was hoping for, honestly. I was trying to set it up.
Simon. He's not happy.
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Simon.
He also wants dinner at 2 o'clock. But
Yeah, I mean, obviously, who doesn't?
yeah, 12, I'd say, as you are as you're trudging along, you're getting kind of now back into the open, like, fields by the river in the forest. And you hear a bit of a trudging along kind of in the forest to your left. One of you want to roll a perception to see if you see what's over there?
Ziggy, go!
No. Oh, me? Oh, okay.
I was
I
was gonna
said
leave it
no,
to
but
Sally.
sure, okay. Yeah, I think no is a accurate answer. I got a 8.
Yeah, so you hear it, but you aren't able to point out what it is until it is now barreling out through the forest as a giant grizzly bear is running towards your 2 carts.
No, I
What do
like
you-
rolling better.
He's rolling. Yeah, this is the Nikian rolling grizzly bear.
Didn't we like meet a bear like right here last time as well?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
No, it's a bear.
Son of a bigger bear.
There you go.
Yeah, what do you do to this rolling grizzly bear? You guys can either fight it or you can keep running. Pick up pace.
Can I
Grizzlies
run?
are pretty
Yeah,
fast.
I would like to run.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we can just ignore it and run, like, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
Go ahead
want
and
to deal
roll.
with
Go ahead
it.
and roll animal handling. Both of you who are driving the carts to see who
Okay.
can. Well, who's driving the carts?
Am I
Is it
driving
Is
the
it Querty and Percival or?
QWERTY's pretty good at that, I think.
Okay.
I had my own, so I imagine it probably would have been Jordan
Hmm.
or
Okay.
Calliope.
Well, I don't know. Do I have? I have Jordan's sheet. Who has Querty's? I thought.
Lulu.
Do I?
Well, why would we have it?
I knew someone fought with her.
Yeah,
last
I
time.
fought with her, but I think I was just going off of.
I can just roll it if you want.
Yeah, that's fine too. Whoever wants to roll
Okay.
it, that works.
I got 15. Animal handling.
And Jordan rolled an 18 for the other cart. So the horses, you're able to keep the horses calm and steady, and you guys are able to fucking book it out of there before the grizzly can get too close to catch up to you guys. He keeps a pretty good close tail on you for a while, but eventually gives up as you leave the area that it seemed to have been defending.
Darn
Yay.
tootin'.
Okay, so that was what? Day 4? 5? That was day 5.
I think.
All right. So I rolled twice. Salad has rolled twice, so Ziggy has to roll 1.
Oh boy. Okay.
What just
Oh,
happened?
16.
Hey.
It's my best roll.
There you go. Yeah. Goodness. Sorry. 16, you guys are cruising along again and doesn't seem to really have anything crazy happen. You keep on a steady pace throughout the terrain. You don't gain or lose any days of travel. You do start to now kind of close in onto the farmland of Swansboro. You're about now a day out from the main. You're about a day out from the actual farm village and the kingdom itself. So one more roll.
Not it.
I got it.
Yeah, after my 1, I'll pass.
Are you doing it, Ziggy, or am I?
You
No,
are.
it's you. You.
Yeah. That's a 10.
Both the axes on the
Right down
wagon
the
break
middle.
down.
I think
Oh
Meeple's
no!
setting fire to the wagon if that happens.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check as your horse that you are on sees a snake across the road and starts to spook and try and buck you off.
Oh, no, not Clop.
Flop, how
Animal
could you?
handling of 1. That's a natural 1.
Hey.
Yeah, you get bucked off of Clop, and Clop is fucking booking it.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
Um, I don't know how to stop this.
Oh gosh, do I have any spells
I mean, you could
that
chase
help
after the
animals?
horse and grab it by the reins.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I was gonna say Percival will swoop up next to Meepo, grab him and put him in front of him on his horse, and then continue after Clop to try and get the reins and get him back on top.
Okay, I'll say it takes a little bit, but eventually a horse will slow down and stop running. You're a bit a ways from the cart at this point, but you're able to grab Clop and calm him down and regroup with him.
Damn, Clop.
Slows you down a little bit, but nothing too substantial.
Nice.
Yeah, I think, and that would
Don't worry,
be
boy.
day 7. You guys, yeah. So yeah, you guys are now coming into the kingdom of Swansborough, and much true to Sylvia's words, it does look like an increase of guards had been posted outside, and the once open gates that were free for in and out travel are now closed tight and guarded by the increased patrol.
All right.
There you go. As you approach the open gate, you are stopped by the guards. Halt! Who goes there? What business do you have in Swansborough?
I will produce the contract that we have with the king.
You hold up you open your briefcase, you pull it all out.
Before he even like has time to like go halt, it's like contract in his face, like 1 inch away from his face.
He kind of looks it over. He's like, the professionals. My apologies. We were informed to let you in. You were the ones that warned.
Before he's even done talking, Meeple's already going forward. Like, he's like, I'm more important than you are right now.
Oh,
The gate's still closed. You can't go too far.
Oh,
But the
never
doors
mind.
does slowly start to rise and then open for you guys to enter into the city.
I wanted
I
Meeple
nod
to
at
be
the
a
guards
snob.
and I'm like, thank you. And I walk through dramatically.
Yes.
Percival will ride past and just nod to the guard.
He nods back.
Meepo doesn't even acknowledge. He's already going forward.
Okay. So yeah, you
That's what
guys,
contracts are for, baby.
you're clopping through the cobblestone paths of the village, and you can tell that there is a lot more patrols happening than what there were when you came before. It seems the guards that were kind of slacking off when you were here the first time are now at attention and keeping track of what's happening around them and questioning anyone that looks suspicious.
Good.
Where are you
It's
headed?
about time they stopped lollygagging.
So true. I mean, I'm headed straight for the castle.
Okay, yeah, it's a straight shot to the castle because this map or this kingdom is very much like a clockwork spiral, like a clock essentially with the sections. Yeah, from the front gate, you can straight shot to the castle.
Swansboro,
Okay.
more like Clocksboro.
Got him.
I'll hide now.
Do what Meepo does best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clopping on over, and again you're stopped by a bunch of guards at the entrance of the gate, halting you from going any further, as they have been instructed.
Producing the contract again.
He looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, hit with my chair. Hit something with my chair.
It was the cat.
Yeah. We can allow you in. Though you will have to leave your horses and cart behind, as you can't bring that into the castle."
Wait, the king like gave us. I'm trying. Meepo remembers this because he has perfect memory.
Yeah.
The king had us like we got like free like
Free house, yeah,
services and
literally
shit.
free services as long as you're in Swansboro.
Cool. As soon as he says like we can't let the horses in the cart in, Meepo's like, good, take care of the horses, groom their manes, fix fix that one wagon. With the wheel came off twice on that one. I want it fixed immediately. Like he like just turns into like this like micromanaging like like you're gonna make me do this? All right, fine. Take care of my shit then.
We aren't authorized to do that. We can take it to the stables for you for that to be done.
Meepo once again produces the contract. Meepo just needs it to be done.
He lowers your hand. He's like, yes, I understand you have a contract, but we are not authorized to do that. I will break your wagon more if I work on it. I will
Are
take
you
it.
threatening Meepo?
No.
Where is your supervisor? We don't need to do this, but I like to imagine like everyone else is going in the castle and Meepo's like arguing with this one guard.
The other guard is already taking the
Fantastic.
reins of the other horses and wagons and walking away, and you're still sitting on Clopwin.
Mm-hmm. No, Meepo's off
Well,
of club.
Oh, he's off the
I
Clop.
was
Okay.
gonna say Percival would go up and grab the reins of Clop and give it to the other guard, so he starts leading the horse away with
Meepo on top.
people on top of it.
I like how the one guard is like bitching with Meepo, the other one's like, I've seen this one before. Just don't.
Yeah, he's the new
Yes.
one. He's the one that replaced Boshua, the one that you're arguing with. But yeah, the other one, he's like, I got it, and he's pulling away the horses as you're busy arguing with this other one. The rest of you go in while Meepo's arguing.
Once I'm done
Yeah.
arguing and that he understands. that,
Absolutely.
like Meepo like produce as many contracts as he has to be like, no, you need to help me. Like
The customer's always right.
oh yeah, Meepo is like going full Karen. But like not like Karen in like in the wrong, like in like the obviously doesn't know what they're talking about. This is like the Karen that knows their rights and uses it to their advantage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Meepo's the worst type of customer, basically.
Yeah.
Meepo shops with coupons. He complains when he doesn't like get like a discount. He's like, no, you owe me $15 for this whole basket of groceries, actually. That's the type of person Meepo is.
Meepo doesn't just shop with coupons. Meepo gets all of his groceries with coupons.
Exactly. That's exactly
and like
right.
gets them for free.
That is correct. And if it, like that's the thrill, you know? It's like
The thrill of the hunt for
I don't
coupons.
get to keep my horse with me, cool, but you gotta take care of him. You gotta do everything about it. You gotta fix my wagon. But anyways, I rejoined my friends.
The one guard, one of the other guards around the area leads you guys in and lets you in to the castle, and informs a servant passing by to alert. Who do you want him to alert that you're there? You want to alert the king and queen? Straight to the top.
I'll talk to them later. I got someone I need to chat with. I gotta see her in person.
Okay. Yeah,
Someone you gotta flirt with.
The servant scuttles off to grab Sylvia, and before the servant even like leaves the room, you hear a pitter patter of feet as Elaine comes running down the hall with Snowball like in her arm, kind of like shaking as they run. Oh my god, you guys are back! I can't believe you're back. What are you guys doing here?
Hi. Hey, how are you? We just wanted to chat about castle security.
Castle security. Are you the reason why there's so many more guards around?
Yeah, Yep, we are.
I haven't been able to sneak out in weeks.
Well, it's probably best if you don't sneak out for a little while. And listen, I get it. I used to sneak out all the time. So I totally get why you want to. Don't worry. But it might be best if just for like a little while you don't, because there's some pretty dangerous people out there.
Oh.
And if it makes you feel any better, Elaine, we can keep you company, so that way you're not as bored locked up in here.
Oh, generous of Percival. Anyways, Maple has business to attend to and like walks away.
Goodness.
That's
kidding.
right.
I'm not- I
We'll play
don't
some
know.
pranks on him later.
A few as you're busy messing with talking with Elaine, Sylvia does eventually come walking down the other hall with the servant that summoned her. Oh, you guys made it. Thank you for the warning. Though I will say none of the guards have reported any sort of oh god, Louis, don't do that. Louis just about ended stream.
Oh,
I will say the guards haven't reported any sort of suspicious behavior from anyone passing through yet, but I do appreciate the warning.
do we still have the note that says like? But that was just aimed at us. It didn't have their names on it, did
Yeah,
it?
it didn't have any names specifically. It just said, take care of the main target, but if you see the other two, here's the bonus you'll have.
Annoying. Okay. So I pull that out anyways, and I'm like, listen, I know no one's come here yet, and I'm glad that they haven't. We did quite disturb their ranks when they tried to come after us. I believe that you are the main target, though. You or your sister. They want, they're
Okay.
specifically after a princess of Swansborough.
Do you hand her?
Because, what?
So I was gonna ask, did you hand her the note?
Yeah.
Okay. She's looking at it as you are saying this.
And I know this because I pretended to be one of them for a little bit to get some info. But trust me, it was worth it because they very clearly said that they were going to kill a princess of Swansborough. So we gotta be careful.
She's kind of reading it over and nodding. Where's my dice? Let me see here. Louis, you're being really inconvenient right now. That's my dice rolling spot that you're sitting in. Okay, yeah. So she's reading over this handwriting, and she seems to kind of, her eyes kind of widen a little bit, and she's like, I know this handwriting. This came on my letter of the betrothal request that I got a few months back from the queen. You think, is she the one that sent some sort of assassin to here, do you think?
Arafi looks so incredibly guilty, and then she just nods.
I see. Well, this escalates things.
Yeah, it's why it was so urgent. I know just a random assassination attempt isn't as like that crazy, but it's coming from someone deeply important. It's coming from someone who could start a war,
Yes,
and I
this
think
is
she
not.
wants to.
This is not good. Well, I will make sure my parents are informed of this, and we will keep an eye out for any assassin that comes in. I'm so sorry, Louis keeps rubbing against the mic if you guys didn't hear that. But we will keep an eye out. I appreciate your warning. Okay.
Is there anything that we can do to assist in the meantime?
I think the Crown's Guard has a pretty good hold on things. They're pretty thorough when they want to be. I don't think there's anything specifically that I can think of that you guys can do for me right now, but again, I do graciously thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Well, we can't have a friend, be left in peril without us trying to intervene in
Oh my
some way.
goodness. Well, if you're welcome to stick around town for a little bit if you'd like to keep an eye out. But like I said, we haven't seen anything yet. And who knows? Like the guards may. Louis, you're being a menace. You're welcome to stick around and patrol and try and find this so-called assassin you find. But who knows if they'll show up now with all the guards. Oh, this stuff
That's
froze
true.
again.
They might be scared off with all the extra guards, especially since we took care of so many of them.
Yeah, they may need to take some time to recruit more members, as they were claiming to do there in the cornfield.
Yeah, I was a new member and they just told me they were gonna kill the princess. Isn't that crazy? They just were like, "Yeah, we're gonna tell you all about how we're gonna kill the princess," even though thought I was some new guy. Anyways,
They don't appear to
um,
be very smart assassins, then.
yeah, I don't know what the queen was thinking with that.
I think they were just hired muscle. They're not attempting to think about anything other than how much money they might make.
Yes, but the queen is normally smarter than that. She's not good, but she normally makes smarter decisions. If she hired them, they had to have been good at assassination, or they weren't the only people she hired.
Well, they did almost kill you and QWERTY.
But they didn't.
They bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Again, that's what we're here for. We protect our friends. By any means necessary.
And I appreciate that greatly. You've already helped us so much with Elaine, and then the cult.
I keep forgetting there was a cult here. That's crazy.
Every kingdom needs a good cult to squash.
Yeah, you were shopping that day.
Yeah, I was. But I definitely helped. Don't worry about that.
You got a really pretty dress.
I did. It looks really nice.
Okay, so what do you guys plan to do anything from here? Do you leave? Do you stick around?
Oh no. I'm so conflicted now. I made us come all the way here. It feels crazy to just leave, but I don't even know what we do here. They're not here.
I mean,
We
Well,
need
you
to
gave
murder
warning.
her.
You confirmed that Sylvia was still alive. You made sure that they know what's going on.
This is true.
You
well,
I
Meepo
guess
has
we.
thoughts.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Meepo remembers that the two assassins said these things to Arafi and Meepo. They didn't know Meepo was there, of course.
Yeah.
Um, but they were in the thought that they had killed you, Arafi.
Yeah. I don't
And
know why.
and in the contract, Sylvia and Elaine were secondary targets.
No, they were the main target.
Oh, they were the
They
main
were
targets.
yeah. I was a secondary target,
Well,
which
it seems like
crazy.
Meepo doesn't know a whole lot about assassinating at that kind of a scale. Knows a lot about assassinating, but not at that scale. Um, they failed big time. All but one
Yeah.
is dead. So this one remaining assassin probably either fled and is currently hiding, or has gone back to the queen and is already dead.
Hmm. But that only means if here's the thing that I'm worried about. If they fled, great, we don't need to worry about them. If they went back to the queen, one, probably killed them, or two, didn't kill them, but hired a bunch more of assassins to come find the rest of us. And also, she definitely, no matter what, hired more assassins. She wouldn't just send one team, especially after one guy came back from that team and the rest are dead. She would hire more. She is persistent, unfortunately.
Mm, Meepo's gonna look at Sylvia and say, Meepo needs to know who runs things around here.
My parents. We're the capital.
No. Meepo means who runs things here in this castle.
My parents.
No. You don't who cleans? Who cooks?
Oh,
Who
the
who runs
servants.
those people?
I mean, I guess I could. Do you wish for me to call the head cook and head servants lady?
Yes, actually.
Okay. She looks to the servant that was still with her that led her over. She said, can you go grab Louis? Swear to God.
Can you go grab
Can you go
Louis?
grab Louis?
So she talks to him. Louis, I swear to God.
Can you? You know what? I'm doubling down. Can you go grab the head cook Louis? Swear to God. And the head servants, Miss Sasha Lenar. And then the servant, she's like, "Oh, yes, my lady," and she scuttles off to go grab those two people. Is there a reason you want to speak to my head cook and head servants, lady?
Have your parents or the head cook and the cleaning and whoever else is in charge, have they hired anyone in the past few weeks?
No, not that I can, not that I am aware of. We've had the same cooks and servants for
Hmm?
years.
Sylvia's rich, wouldn't recognize the new people. Need to ask the head cook and head cleaner.
They kind of they scuttle in after a few minutes.
Meepo's gonna find like a stool and like set the stool in front of each of them and like stand at like eye height and ask them the same question basically. Like, did you hire anyone recently?
They both kind of sit there. They're like, are you like up close in their face? You just
I'm right in their face. Right.
they're kind of like, we didn't hire anyone. No. Why?
Do I believe them?
Insight check.
I am rolling the insight. Where is it? Let Meepo cook. Where is insight?
It's wisdom.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's a 12.
Yeah, I mean, you believe him.
Okay.
So Sylvia pipes up. She's like, well, you did you call me soon after this person escaped your grasp?
It took me like a day or so to remember that I had this mirror.
Well, we've had the gates closed since you called. So unless they arrived within that like the 24-hour period, I highly doubt.
Well, my worry is that the person teleported away. I don't know how good they are at
Well,
teleportation. I
we
don't know how
haven't
far they can teleport.
we haven't had anyone come through the teleportation circle here in town, so unless if they're a very high powerful mage, which I highly doubt they would have run from you if they were high enough, like a powerful enough
It's true.
mage.
Fair. Very fair.
That's a good
We
point.
haven't had anyone come in, and we keep a pretty good tabs on the public teleportation circle here in town, like every big city does.
Okay. All right.
Meepo's gonna look at the cleaner and the cook like, no hires.
Of course,
Any change in distribution?
Sorry.
Have you had any change in your distribution, where you get your food, your cleaning
Everything
agents?
since you have called us has come to a pretty slow lockdown, or pretty fast like, a lockdown pretty quickly. We are very diligent in making sure nothing can come in and out that is suspicious. We only allow the same faces that we see. If anyone new comes in, our guards have been pretty thorough in apprehending them and questioning on what business they have. No one has come in and out of the castle since you've called.
What about within the past, I don't know, few months, year?
Well, people come
I
in.
mean, they could have ingratiated some sleeper. I mean, they could just be
I
waiting for the call.
I wouldn't know that. People come in and out of the kingdom all the time. I mean, we're the capital. People come here touristing, come through on the trade routes for merchants. There's no telling. But like I said, the castle's been locked in at the very least since you called.
All right. How about since before we called, did you hire any new servants, any new cooks, any new distributions?
No, like I said, we haven't hired anyone new for a good while. We've had the same faces here for years.
Mm.
We do value nepotism here. Usually, if your mother
We value
Sorry,
nepotism.
we value nepotism here.
I mean, to be fair, in this case, it kind of comes
You're
to our
right.
advantage.
yeah,
No,
like
that
we
way, yeah, I'm glad.
if your mother
Thank
worked for us,
goodness.
usually they would allow their daughters or sons would work here as well, as it is a very high position to be a servant in the kingdom. Pay well, way better than working as a stable boy. Usually we keep the same families and faces here.
Mm.
Okay. Great. The king's gonna believe you, right? Like he's not gonna be weird about it when you tell him. Like, should I go show him this letter? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well,
Does he also need to see it?
she has it still, so she well I
Oh,
can hand it to him if you would like, but there's no reason why he would not take this seriously. Any
okay,
any
good.
sort of
I just wanted
threat
to make sure.
he'll take serious.
Good, good. That's good. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure the queen thinks you guys killed her son and is trying to start a war.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Right, yeah, but no, she wants to do it like really badly, but by like murdering you guys. So we should all just be safe.
Yes,
Everyone.
we are taking high precautions in making sure we are all safe.
Good. Good.
Good. If anything more happens, we do plan on closing the borders here soon into Dakar.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad that you're good. I'm glad that we got all that information to you. That seems good. Cool. Well, just turn and like look at the rest of our group and I'm like, what do I do?
I mean,
What?
we came here because of you, so
You're right. Anyways, hey, you have a mirror?
I
Let
do.
me, you can always call me if you ever, need anything or whatever. And we're gonna go, I think. We just wanted to make sure you were all right,
Are you
'cause
turning pinker?
no, I gotta go. I
I
walk
think
away.
I like.
I leave.
I was about to say. I like to imagine as soon as you try to leave, people like pushes you like towards Sylvia, ever so slightly.
Roll a strength to see if you can just gonna.
Meeple's not
Oh
very strong.
no.
Percival's gonna stand in the doorway.
Meeple's not
No.
strong enough to do any of that. That's a 4.
Arathi, you feel a little like push
Hi.
at your heels, and you kind of go forward a little bit, but not quite enough to take a step towards. As Meepo pushes on your calves.
I run away. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Percival's gonna walk up to Sylvia and say, we intend to head over to what is it called? Wolf Glen?
Yeah, Wolflin and Nightbrook are the two over in the woods.
We intend to head over to Wolf Glen and Nightbrook. So we will be nearby should you need anything. And I mean, I know you two kind of have a thing. She's really embarrassed.
What?
So you know,
I
'cause-
have feelings for someone else. I don't have anything with Arathi.
not. I mean, like you know, a really close friendship. Like you guys could totally be
Um,
roommates.
I
Nice save.
You
Not
gotta
really.
say, like I don't know. You
Are
guys
you?
always seem to hit it off.
Oh,
Anyway,
I think you have us confused. Elaine is the one that likes to adventure. I am very accustomed to the castle life.
I mean, Percival's still just deadpan. Anyway,
Percival feels a slight hand from Meepo pushing on him now.
she
Percival doesn't.
she would love to hear from you. Often.
I will
She
keep
enjoys
that.
your company.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Percival.
Turns on his heel and creaks out of the way.
Meepo
Looks
just
down at
looks up.
Meepo.
Meepo looks up to Sylvia since he's alone, like arms crossed. Doesn't acknowledge her, just walks out.
Bye, Meepo.
Why?
Meepo, that's just Meepo. He's a socially awkward ass.
When Meepo comes out, Percival will look down at him and say, That's what we needed to do, right? That was
Meepo,
totally what she wanted, right?"
Meepo doesn't know any of the smooth skin mating ritual. Meepo has no idea how this works. Meepo, like he has his journal in his hand. Meepo's learning as this is going on. Percival should know more about this than Meepo.
Arafi is gone. She has left the castle. She's actually waiting outside the castle for her friends because she just could not be in there anymore.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We are at the 2-hour mark if we want to end here, unless you guys ever so desire to keep playing. But
I would love to keep playing, but unfortunately, I think we should call it here.
Likewise.
It's fun, but we need to get PX and Jordan and
yeah.
also my
Plus, my
girlfriend.
phone's about to die.
Oh no! Also, my
I know.
girlfriend probably wants to grab dinner pretty soon.
Yeah.
Dinner. Have fun.
We're gonna go eat sushi.
Ooh, fun.
Sushi.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
That'll be this.
Nasty.
How dare you?
I think I'm free in most of May. We can all discuss free times whenever it gets closer to May, because I'm not free for the rest of April. So
Yeah, that's
May,
fine.
I should be fine.
We'll
Surprisingly.
talk. We'll
Yeah,
speak
we'll-
on
we'll
it
talk.
later.
We'll talk about it.
we'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
I think I
do
should
get-
also be pretty free in May.
Nice. Hi, Lulu.
Oh
Thank y'all for hanging out and having fun. It was a good session.
A good awkward session.
We love
It was
those here.
great. Yeah, no notes. Perfect.
No notes. Best session. Oops.
Well,
It
thanks
only
for
could have gotten
DMing.
better if
Yeah, of
Ziggy
course.
expressed her love.
If only.
Listen, Arafi is smooth talking because she doesn't care most of the time. She can't be smooth talking to the person she actually likes. That's too hard.
Don't worry, Meepo will teach her the ways.
Meepo, I would love if Meepo would teach her how to hit on Sylvia. That would actually crack me up.
But it wouldn't be like any normal way. It'd be like
No, it'd be amazing.
it'd be like the toothless dance.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. And Arafi would do it too. She'd
like this must work.
Yeah, she's like, all right, well, whatever. So, I don't know how people get dates. Maybe it's this.
Of course, I'm gonna ask my very socially awkward friend. Of course, he would know. All of them, he
Yeah.
would know. He has
Well,
to
I
know.
mean, she's bonded so much with Meepo in their nights shared in a room together,
Also, almost dying. That does help.
No, exactly. That's a bond.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You're blood bonded now. Almost died
True.
together. Companions that die together
Die
stay together.
Stay together.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay,
But
I
thanks
do
for
gotta go. My
DMing,
phone's
Avian.
on 5%.
All good.
All right.
What'd you say, Salad?
I said thanks for DMing.
Yeah, it
Bye,
was
Ziggy.
fun. I'm happy that I could pull all that off
Bye,
with my
Ziggy.
minimal planning. Bye, Ziggy.
Yeah,
good.
you've been doing a great job.
Yippee!
You're
I
doing
love
great.
praise.
Take the praise. Take it all.
Yippee! Where's my Discord?
I need to get this watch.
Still looking at watches.
This watch has a puffer fish on it.
Oh, that's cute.
That's pretty cool.
Look at it. Come look at this watch.